I had 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. They turned Bobby and Bill Jr. first, then Missy. Tried to kill me.
This is Bill King.
Can I help you, Deke?
Just distracted.
Bill grew up in Marion Forks. I believe Bill grew up in this house. When he would get older, he would marry and have children. When his children were of age, he would send them to school on one very eventful day. The day the apocalypse happened. Bill would send his kids to school as usual, and there they would get sick. Bobby, Bill Jr., and Missy King. Bill journeyed all the way to Lost Lake,
On the road, moving along.
dodging hordes in the street,
Freaks are out. Hordes move along the roads and such.
sniper ambush,
Getting picked off by some redneck sitting up in a tree with a rifle.
clothesline, ambush,
4 or 5. Strung a clothesline, rope, something. Across the road.
even car bomb.
Block the road with a car.
I bring to you the story of Bill King.
I had 3 kids.
Welcome to Book
Boys and girls.
of Freaker Wars.
They turned. Then Missy tried to kill me.
Marion Forks, in my opinion, can be split up into 3 sections. The old Marion Forks, the tourist era, and uptown Marion Forks. Bill grew up on the east side of Marion Forks, which I believe is downtown Marion Forks. He grew up on the side where Marion Forks was born, where the town started coming together. So again, Bill grew up in Marion Forks. There's not very much known about Bill, but he does tell us a little bit about his childhood. And one of his youngest memories that he tells is his father owning animals. But his father didn't like to keep too many.
Did it in the bathtub. My dad used to drown kittens like that. When we had too many.
Another story he tells is growing up Christian and going to church.
I used to go to this church when I was a kid. The pastor was always talking about the second coming of Christ. The world was going to be bathed in fire.
My brothers and sisters, I stand here before you. The end is nigh. And behold, he said, the enemy who sowed them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all evil, and throw them into the furnace of fire. In that place there will be weeping and wailing and nothing of peace. We are those avenging angels. Oh, amen.
As Bill grew up, I believe eventually his parents died, and he was by himself. So eventually, he went over to the tourist area of Marion Forks and mingled with the people. This area of Marion Forks was built to attract tourists. The tourist attraction of Marion Forks.
Belknap, Belknap, Belknee,
Belknap?
Belknap, that's the one.
And we see here that there are plenty instances where people will travel through Marion Forks, even bringing their U-Hauls, stopping at Peltro for gas, parking anywhere they can find a spot, taking taxis, enjoying a quick and hearty meal at Hungry Jim's, and even camping out at Shadow Lake. And fishing.
Oh, help! Help! I need help! Let me get you out of there. Hey, it's not safe out here.
Here, Deacon states, when we first started dating, he and Sarah used to ride through Marion Forks all the time. Stop at Hungry Jim's for breakfast. And they even mentioned the church. So here we have even Deacon mentioning that he and Sarah would visit Marion Forks. After a while, Marion Forks would spread even more, with, of course, plans to build more. Since the Bad Investments properties were looking to expand Marion Forks, that meant more people. And it is here that he met a lovely someone whom he would ask for marriage.
This ring is my promise that I'm always gonna love you. And I ain't never gonna leave you.
Bill lets us know where he worked before the outbreak.
I used to work for the Forest Service in the Cascade District up on O'Leary Mountain, the Forest Fire Watchtower there. This was a few years ago.
That's right. Bill actually worked here. So before Deacon and Boozer set up here, Bill was here. As he says, he worked at night.
Spent a lot of summer nights up on O'Leary Mountain at the Forest Fire Watchtower there.
Hired by the Forestry Department. Their office was here in Marion Forks. So Bill worked out of town. Most likely, he had a company truck. The Forest Service was also responsible for recycling. Eventually, Bill and his wife would have 3 children. 2 sons, whom he would name Bobby and Bill Jr., and he would have a beautiful baby girl whom he would name Missy. Bill would send his kids to school.
Send them to school, like always, you know? A place outside of Farewell.
One of the teachers, a survivor, would relate the tragedy of that horrible day.
I was working at the Farewell Elementary School the day everyone got sick and died. You can imagine, right? I mean, I was teaching letters to a bunch of snot-nosed first graders, and I use the word teaching very loosely here. When this kid comes in late, he didn't look right, sort of out of it. Next thing I know, he's biting a kid next to him. Then another. And then another. I got help and we got the kid sedated and took the others to the nurse, but...
Hold on.
So much for your tranquilizer.
It only got worse. I swear within half hour, less, the kids were snapping at each other. Within an hour, the whole school was infected.
Good night.
No one knew what to do. Hell, we didn't even know what was going on. 911 wasn't even picking up by then. I did the only thing I could. I got the hell out.
So Bill's kids
Send them to
would get
school,
sent home,
like always, you know?
only for him to realize
A place outside
that they were not his kids anymore.
And they were sent home sick. The whole school was sent home sick, I heard later.
As he says, Bobby and Bill Jr. turned first.
They turned. Bobby and Bill Jr. first.
And I believe they infected Missy.
Then Missy. The whole school.
He and his wife would then call for help, but there would be no help.
Called the hospital. It was bad. First, they didn't answer.
Everything worth looking for.
When they did, They said to stay home. Make 'em drink lots of water. CDC would call Nero someone. No one ever did.
I would like to discuss this Marion Forks Tunnel checkpoint.
By the time I got out, there was
Another camper tells her story of living in Marion Forks and waitressing over at Hungry Jim's.
entire families gone.
In her story, she relates the chronological order of the fall of Marion Forks.
I used to wait tables at this little place in Marion Forks, a little town north of Belknap Crater.
The first thing she says happened was Nero building the refugee camp.
First, Nero came through with their convoys. They built a refugee camp west of us.
Nero decided to set up a checkpoint here for the people of Marion Forks and the surrounding area so that they could have a place of refuge and quarantine. Would you believe me if I said that the lady in this micro recorder is Bill's wife?
Let go me! God damn it, I said let go! Ma'am, you must return to your vehicle. We will get to you.
We have been here for 12 hours. I've got 2 sick children in the back. We need... We don't have any water. We just need a little bit of water.
Ma'am, you must return to your vehicle now. Eddie, you got some bottled water? Give it to her.
All we got left.
Give it to her.
Thank you.
Okay. Go back to your vehicle.
Yes.
Letting more through very soon. Please.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look,
What's going on? What's wrong?
I lied to her.
What?
They're not letting anyone else through. The refugee camp's full.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know about you, but I got a plan.
A plan? What are you talking about? I don't understand. No! What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. So many people. Well, it's like Boozer said. Hell of a way to go. Backed up at these checkpoints. Waiting to die.
Notice that Bill says his 2 kids turned first.
They turned. Bobby and Bill Jr. first.
And that his wife is the one who called for help.
The wife called the hospital. First, they didn't answer. First,
And when someone finally called back,
they didn't answer.
they were told.
When they did, they said to stay home. Make 'em drink lots of water.
Now we see here, this lady is at the checkpoint and she states,
Return to your vehicle. We will get to you.
We have been here for 12 hours. I've got 2 sick children in the back. We need... We don't have any water. We just need a little bit of water.
Ma'am, you must return to your vehicle.
so if this is Bill's house, then I wonder if this is his wife's car. And if this is Bill's truck. So I like to imagine that Bill's wife took their 2 sons, Bobby and Bill Jr., over to the checkpoint in order to ask for water. I noticed that the sign here states that the trunks would need to be opened for inspection. And if we analyze these cars, this trunk is open and all its contents are scattered and searched. The same with this car. But this car is different. The trunk is open, but no property. There's even an empty water bottle here. All Bill's wife came for was water. Not for the refugee camp. So she didn't bring any clothes or luggage like the other cars. And how did Bill's wife enter the checkpoint? I believe she couldn't have entered through the gate. She wouldn't have made it in. She didn't go straight in. She probably would have been shot. I believe she waited for the perfect opportunity and went in through the side entrance. Knocked over this barricade. Made it to around here. Was caught by the guards. And her struggle took place here. Knocking over this barricade in the process. What's not on the micro recorder is Sergeant Reyes being caught off guard. But if we read the micro recorder, it shows it. Sergeant Reyes says, "Hey, you, stop. This is a restricted area. You are not allowed. Move back, get those people back now." And then the micro recorder starts.
Oh shit.
They turned.
Holy shit.
Bobby and Bill Jr. first.
So Bill had to fight his own children, killing them in the process.
And Missy.
Missy King herself, who also turned, would attack him.
Tried to kill me.
And he, in self-defense, would end her life.
finally.
It was hours, you know? By midnight, I knew they were... Well, you seen them. It was over. Did it in the bathtub. Well, you seen him.
He states that his wife also,
It was over.
upon seeing the horror,
Did it in the bathtub.
would attack him.
Time it was done, the wife came at me with a knife. Never heard a woman scream so loud. Had to put her down too. She wasn't even infected, just crazy.
So it is my belief that there is a good possibility that this corpse is Bill's wife. Whenever we see a corpse without shoes, most of the time, that is a freak. With shoes, it is a person. We even have this picture of a man, his wife, their little girl, and the dog. I am only assuming that Missy is the oldest child, and she drew this. And at the time that she drew this, she was the only child. Her younger brothers were not born yet. And Bill kept this in remembrance of her, even through the apocalypse. And so it is with this also that I believe that Bill had a dog. If this is Bill's house, we will notice that there is a dog house in the front yard. And in Days Gone, usually when there is a dog house outside, that means there's a dog toy inside. And there it is. Bill never mentions a dog. But if he did have a dog, I wonder if it succumbed to the Hooligan Hb strain as well.
I worked at the Humane Society, had a small office and a dog pen outside of Sisters. One of the guys brought in a sick collie. It's a beautiful dog. I didn't even know dogs can get infected. Like people, I mean. No one knew, I guess.
When asked about the freaks, Bill mentions that he believes the freaks don't remember their former lives.
Do you think the freaks remember anything about their life, you know, from before?
I don't think so.
How can I help you?
I guess I'm just distracted.
He believes this because of his very own experience. The children he raised and loved turned and tried to kill him in their own home. So Bill's children, Bobby and Bill Jr., were some of the first newts ever witnessed, even before Nero started studying them.
Trank isn't working. Oh, it's working. Or this little shit would have torn your head off by now. Come on, Doc, hurry it up. Son of a bitch, calm the hell down. They're coming. Give me a minute. What are you doing? Back it up, we're out. Shit, let's go, go. Abort mission, abort. Go, go, go. Shut up, hold on. Damn it, let's go. Let's go.
Things started getting bad. People getting sick. I had no idea.
So Bill claims they had no idea, even though scattered throughout Marion Forks and all of Oregon were these front page news articles. But the story was quite vague. Even Deacon mentions that when he and Sarah got married, Marion Forks was just a quiet little town. But then he comes back through here just before everything, and as he says, all that quiet had been shattered by the sounds of heavy equipment, earth movers. He states, "I didn't know it at the time, but they were digging this mass grave up here, which would eventually become a feeding ground for the Horde." From his watchtower, he would see the death trains coming into the Cascades.
Then, things went south. All the trains came through, filled with corpses, you know. The Nero death trains, we used to call them.
Good old Nero death trains. Yeah, that was a real good idea, digging mass graves and hauling all these corpses out of here.
Bill also most likely watched them as they began a dig site close to O'Leary Mountain.
Mass grave. I keep forgetting it's so close to O'Leary Mountain. Don't ask me how.
He sees the death trains due to Nero utilizing the very Forest Service roads Bill would use.
Note to the budget office that we had to bring in some extra machinery to fix up some of these Forest Service roads. The encounters in Salem and DC can't be depended on for anything.
Eventually, due to the outbreak, Nero would send a crew to dig a corpse disposal site right north of Marion Forks.
Mass grave site. I didn't know there was one up here. That's why there's so many freaks in Marion Forks. It's a goddamn feeding ground up here.
And this would attract the Horde. He helps us understand the timeline of Site 12 Alpha.
There was a mass grave just north of us, only open for a few months, back when they thought the pandemic or whatever was gonna end.
Agent Sinclair fills us in on some of the details.
Field note 1375. Agent Sinclair reporting. I am completing the inspection at corpse disposal site 12 Alpha, and the work has been completed to code. Once eminent domain has been completed over the Pan Pacific Railroad and trains can be rerouted through Nero Depot Site 27, we can transport cargo along the old wagon road with far greater efficiency. Side note, we'll need to have a director pay a visit to the mayor of the shithole town below us, Marion Forks, or whatever the hell it is. According to our foreman, he basically led a mob up here yesterday, threatened our personnel, said he was going to tar and feather them, whatever that means. Off the record, if he knew what was coming, he wouldn't be so high and mighty. Within a week after the first case of rabies hits, he'll be out here begging us to dig faster.
Oh, sure, after. When the Hordes started coming in, maybe not so much.
Agent Sinclair also details for us what became of the Marion Forks mayor.
Micro recorder, huh?
Field note 1376, Agent Sinclair reporting. I am completing the inspection at corpse disposal site 13 Alpha. Lucky 13 and lucky me. Eminent domain has been completed over the Pan Pacific Railroad, and trains are currently being rerouted through Nero Depot Site 27 and the good old wagon road. Also, addendum to Field Note 1375, the mayor and the entire city council, and I use the word city with great irony, of Marion Forks were arrested yesterday for trespassing and are now cooling their heels in the county lockup.
Get in there.
Seems they didn't appreciate the close proximity of disposal site 12 Alpha to their little hamlet.
Nero personnel are forced to turn away civilians after the refugee camps are ordered closed. Certain rates took an alarming jump in the second quarter, and HR ordered immediate psych evaluations for all personnel. This checkpoint would eventually get run over. The officers at this checkpoint would eventually end themselves, and since there was no one here to carry on with the duties of the checkpoint, I theorized that this checkpoint got run over. With the alarms still active, freaks set in and did what freaks do.
There.
Again, the waitress states that after Nero built the refugee camp, then the Horde arose.
They built a refugee camp west of us. Then the Hordes came through. I don't gotta tell you how that went. Then...
Back when they thought the pandemic
As the Hordes entered Marion Forks,
was gonna end, then the Hordes started coming in.
all would perish.
I barely got out.
Even his friends.
None of my friends made it.
If it wasn't enough that the freaks started moving in and the swarm, they started to build nests in Marion Forks.
A lot of ammo left.
And if the nest infestation was not enough, then came the Hordes. As the nest infestation increased, the Hordes arose. The populace of Marion Forks. Deacon mentions that this horde is most likely the people who used to live here in Marion Forks. It is quite possible that Bill knew some of these people. Hordes seemed to crop up anywhere there was a place to hibernate, food to eat, water to drink. But like the nest builders, they also seem to like small towns, buildings maybe. Like that neuro researcher said, they have vestigial memories, feel a little homesick. Well, I took this horde out near Marion Forks, so if they were from here, maybe they'll rest a little easier. According to the waitress, the third thing that happened to Marion Forks was the militia moving through.
Gotta tell you how that went. Then the militia. Bunch of paramilitary assholes stealing anything that wasn't nailed down. By the time I got out, there was nothing left. Nothing.
I think I want to go home.
Nah, kid, the camp. You'll be safe there, you'll see.
Lisa Jackson corroborates that story.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Lisa, and I need you to think real hard. Did any of your neighbors, did they own any firearms, you know, like pistols, rifles, things like that?
No. Men came and took everything.
Men? Were they like the men in the tunnel, or did they wear uniforms like in the army?
Like the army. But they were really dirty, and they carried flags they made themselves. Deschutes County Militia, I think. I don't remember.
Did they have anyone with them? Women? Children?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Tommy would remember.
Tommy?
Tommy Strickland. My best friend.
After the Hordes, Marauders set their sights on Marion Forks.
Renegades, oh goddammit, don't let them see me.
Going out on runs for resources
Renegades, oh goddammit, don't let them see me.
would mean risking his life to Marauders.
Hey, Drifter. Come on out. Give up. We got food, water. Don't have to be like this.
Bill tells the story of needing gas, so he goes to Peltro, only to find an ambush being set up for anyone passing through.
Had to hoof it over to this old gas station in Marion Forks. Well, lucky for me, I spotted a couple of bikes hidden in the brush. Sure as hell. A couple of punks had set up around the place, waiting. Gonna ambush any son of a bitch dumb enough to stop. Cut the hell out of there.
After this, it became too dangerous to search for supplies.
Drifter, come on out! Stop this bullshit, yeah? We know you're out there. We're not gonna give up looking for you. When we find you, you're not gonna like what we do to you.
It became too dangerous for Bill to remain at home.
Nothing here.
Shit! The hell?
There is also the possibility that Deacon actually saved Bill and told him about Lost Lake, since Bill knows Deacon by name.
Oh, what's up, Deke? St. John, right?
What the hell? Someone's trapped.
Hey. It's okay. You're gonna die out here. I know of a camp where it's safe.
Camp? Where? Show me. I'll go.
Head to Lost Lake. Ask for Ricky Patel. She'll take you in.
Oh, I was done for. Holy shit, you know?
Thank you so much. Oh, man. Tell him it was Deacon St. John. Stay off the main roads. Don't stop.
After a while, becoming too difficult to gain resources and to look for supplies, he would try to find a camp, but Bill's journey was not easy. He would find the maps that are posted everywhere and use those to route his course over to Lost Lake. So as Bill was moving away from Marion Forks, he sees even more hordes.
I was on the road, moving alone, mostly at night. I know, the freaks are out. Hordes move along the roads and such, but man,
Bill had a good eye. He would see an ambush in the distance, and of course, he had enough sense not to approach it. He also detects a sniper ambush in time to reroute his path.
man, it's safer than getting picked off by some redneck sitting up in a tree with a rifle, like I was a deer or something.
He even spots a clothesline ambush and manages to avoid it.
I saw this group of men, maybe 4 or 5, strung a clothesline, rope, something, across the road. They were just waiting for someone.
And if things couldn't get any worse, he almost gets caught in a car bomb ambush.
Another group would block the road with a car, like a bunch of them trapdoor spiders.
Murdering drifters. Oh, goddammit. No. What are you waiting to jump me? Huh?
That's when I said screw it and found this camp.
Sorry, just wandering.
So Bill finally made it into the Lost Lake region. And as always, he had to do his best to make it there alive.
Oh, goddammit, don't let them see me.
Someone's down! You can't! Catch!
Burn, you asshole!
I see you running around.
What the hell? Someone's trapped.
Help! 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 You! Help me! Help me, please! Please! Please help me! Please! You! You're looking at me! Please! Please!
Hey! It's okay. You want to die out here? Look, there's a camp.
Yeah, camp? What camp? Show me! Where?
Head to Lost Lake. Ask for Ricky Patel. She'll take you in.
I was a goner. Thank you, man. I thought it was over. Thank you.
Yeah, let them know it was Deacon St. John. They know me. Now just keep running. Stay off the roads.
On his way to Lost Lake, Bill would also search the petrol gas stations for cigarettes.
checked with the stores. Seems like we're out of cigarettes.
Everyone seems to like the Maderas brand. And not the Bosworths. Bill was such a smoker that he would ask you for a cigarette while he was smoking.
Hey, you don't have an extra cigarette, do you?
Bill lost everything and everyone. His wife, his children, his home, his friends, but in spite of losing all of that, he still chose to fight. So Bill would finally find his way into the Lost Lake camp and become one of its members.
This ain't no eulogy. Iron Mike wouldn't want that.
So when did Bill get to Lost Lake? In one of his stories, he says it's about 2 weeks or so before Deacon got there.
A couple weeks back, I was on the road moving along. That's when I said screw it and found this camp.
Sorry, just wondering.
At least that's my theory. And so now Bill King just stays here and he works. He is the wood chopper. But he also counts inventory.
Hey.
So now Bill lives here. I believe this is his bed. This is where he usually hangs out.
What's up, Deke? Nice jacket. Looks good on you.
Ricky, Addie,
Bill also went with Deacon to fight the militia and survived.
There's more people than you thought, Deke. I told you, you can't do this alone.
There you go. For Iron Mike! Iron Mike! Iron Mike! Iron Mike! Iron Mike!
Here we see Bill in the crowd at Deacon's speech.
What was this? Sort of more bonfire.
Yeah. I don't know if Bill moved up in the ranks in the camp, but there is also this time where he tells people to get back to work.
Your ass needs to get back to work.
Hey, we got a goddamn Ripper here! Turn around!
And then there's this guy. I don't believe this is Bill King. It kind of looks like him with his hair combed or something. It doesn't quite sound like his voice. But if this was Bill King, that would make for a very interesting interaction.
Turn around!
Not a Ripper! Not my problem.
I would like to conclude that these are just my theories.
Whatever.
Head to Lost Lake. Ask for Ricky Patel. She'll take you in.
These are not actually provable in the game.
I used to go to this church when I was a kid.
Other than the camper stories. And so everything that I have said, the story that I have made of Missy.
This one's for gymnastics. I should have won first place, but Missy King, she cheated.
Lisa!
Is my own interpretation of what I have found throughout the game. Because at the time that I was starting to make this video, Bill King that I show here was the only person telling this story.
Sorry, no idea what I'm doing.
But it was actually just very recently that moving around through the game just on free roam, I found other people who were also telling the same story at different camps. Here's one telling the Missy story at Crater Lake.
I had 3 kids. 2 boys and a girl. They turned.
And here's another one.
Bobby and Bill Jr. first, then Missy tried to kill me.
I just like to portray Bill King as that camper that I do. Honestly, that's just what I like to believe.
What's up, Deke?
Sorry, no idea what I'm doing.
So there's my theories on Bill King, his story, and the story of Missy King. And I would like to thank you for watching Book of Freaker Wars, and I hope to see you again next time.
Someone should write all these stories down. Gonna make a good book someday. The Freaker Wars. Something. I don't know.
Next time on Book of Freaker Wars.
I had a daughter.
You are not one of the found! You are the lost! Dead symbols of the lost! I saw the mark on his back!
She refused the words of Carlos.
My followers have all given up their names.
You must be brought low, for you are lost, and we are found.
Motherfucker! She would not be one!
Turn around!
Not a Ripper!
What's a Ripper?
You could see what happened if you didn't want to be like that.
I had to set her free. I used a blade.
Get low!
Now she walks on the path alone.
You are lost! Get low!